Jon, congratulations. You're off the mark for the season. A really hard-fought win. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, it was really important to get 3 points today, and it was a hard-fought win. Exeter are excellent side, I feel, and the way they tried to play. I think our press today was really good. The way we blocked a lot of passing lanes, especially early, was good. So they're a very good side. Beat Rotherham last week, and but we showed how good we can be as well.
Yeah, it must feel sweet because you had to suffer at times out there, didn't you, as well? But you're always kept in the game, always with the knowledge that you can get one back and build your momentum from there.
Yeah, I think the way we tried to press, we knew potentially with their pace down the sides, be exposed, and their keeper's almost like a quarterback, and he's the aggressive stance we took. We knew we'd potentially suffer a little bit, and then Whitworth, who's with his feet, Premiership standard, isn't he? And he puts them balls in behind for the wide men. But I thought Aaron recovered in well, but it was tough for him. But we wanted to be aggressive because we're at home. We want to show the fans that we're bouncing back today, and we didn't want to take a backward step. So yeah, I understand that maybe first 20 minutes I thought our press was good, but those long balls hurt us a little bit, but we talked about it at half time and adjusted, and the way we swung round as a back four to nullify that didn't really happen in the second half.
And your aggressive approach in terms of your pressing, it was clearly evident in the goals, wasn't it? I mean, first of all, for Callum Morton, amazingly, a first Six Fields goal for Callum Morton, the amount of goals he scored across his 2 spells already, but what a moment for him.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with Cal today because he was brave. He put himself about. We'll work with him to tidy him up in certain areas, but he's non-stop work rate, and to get the goal he did as well. I'm really pleased for him. So very pleased overall.
He's done well for you, hasn't he? In a sense that we know of his running ability, his pressing ability and stretching defence, but he's having to lead the line, isn't he, at the moment? And against some big physical centre halves in League One, and he's doing a good job for you.
Absolutely, I feel he did last week against. I'll say he's on that physical side. He surprised me. And I think he's done really, really well on that. But he'll only get better and keep improving like the rest of the squad. But you're right on that one, Jake. And you watch and you see a lot, and then you listen to people that have worked with him. But I tell you what, that boy gives nothing less than 110%, so I'm really proud and pleased from him today.
Just the last one with him. In the first half, do you think he should have had a penalty? He was given a free kick on the edge of the box, wasn't it? But it looked like the contact continued into the box. What were you making of it on the sideline?
Well, I know the new ruling is if you have the initial contact outside but it continues on and goes in the box, we were told at the managers' meeting that should be a penalty. So, but it's again, Pete, you'll tell me it's so subjective, and in the end, so he's dragged it back out. So look, I'm not going to say anything controversial, but from what we've been told that is a penalty.
Yeah, I think we was in commentary, and even though the foul started outside the area, it finished inside the area with the shirt pulling. If you're still pulling your shirt inside the area and you blow your whistle, then that's the point where the free kick's taken. It was a yard inside the area. I was a bit surprised, but the referee obviously had his decision to make.
And then you want Mike Jones, head of referees, to speak to me about that, because again last week, going back to it, we get punished on 3 occasions on a counter-attack and 2 guys down, and then the 4th official playing him in for a pass, but we don't need to go back on that. But it's a bit disappointing.
Let's stick with today, and then Cameron McGeehan pops up with the winner at the back post. It's a part of his game, isn't it? He scored 10 for Colchester last year, and we were talking about this. It's the sign of someone who's got that knack, the goal that he scored.
Well, John's trying to talk about a great assist, and I'm saying he went for the shot there. But I don't think we've had someone like that to arrive in and be on the move, and that's his game, as you say, Jake. He arrives nicely in the box, and he's arrived at a really opportunist moment. And I don't think we've had that. And isn't that great? And you know, I'm really pleased for him because you know he's played 3 90s this week, and you know his work rate's exceptional.
Can we talk about the impact of Tarek Fossili as well, coming on in that second half? It just changed everything, didn't it? He demanded the ball in every area of the pitch, and suddenly he was that spark that kind of lit the team.
Absolutely, you've said it. I thought he played really well, and I thought he drew two men to him, and it freed someone else up. So, you know, we know his quality, but it's about trying to get him up to speed without breaking him, because obviously he's been out a full year without football. So, you know, we've got to be careful with him. But to do what he did today and look that sharp is testament to him and what he's been trying to do to keep himself fit.
You talked in the week about the importance of home form this season. How good does it feel to get the first 3 points in the first home game?
Brilliant. Also, what I've got to say is we appreciate the support from the fans. I thought they were excellent today and really behind the team. And even though we went 1-0 down, everyone was right behind us all the way, and they saw the effort from the boys. You've got to say that Exeter have really watched them through pre-season, watched the way they play against Rotherham and beat a very good side. They've torn teams apart with the way they try and play with their goalkeeper. So really appreciative of the fans today. It doesn't the stand over there look, it's coming on a treat. So look, really positive day for the club today.
Well done today, Jon.
Thanks, boys.